Hey, good evening. Excuse me, y'all. Good evening, everyone. This is Buffalo Picker, episode 38. And tonight, we're going to bring you our special guest, Mess Hall Diggs. Mess Hall Diggs is retired U.S. Army and also a full-time reseller. So we're going to bring him in the room and let the panel go ahead and introduce themselves.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and start it off. I'm Alton with Addicted to Hustle. We find all kinds of ways to find hustles, whether it's to make money, save money. Let's just be smart about it. But most of all, we enjoyed the resale game. So I'll hand it off to Glass City.
We're Glass City Pickers. I'm Tonya.
I'm Chris.
I'm a full-time nurse at the VA. Chris is a full-time stay-at-home my guy to do work at home and hustle.
All right. And I am a Buffalo Picker, also a part-time reseller, full-time fellow employee, retired military. And tonight, I have one of my comrades here with us tonight, retired U.S. Army, Mess Hall Diggs. Mess Hall, go ahead and let the audience know a little bit about yourself.
All right, so you guys can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so first of all, I would like to apologize. Technical difficulties. I'm holding up the show. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm wearing sunglasses indoors because, you know, Buffalo Picker invited me on the show to hang out with Addicted to Hustle and Glass City Pickers. So obviously, my future is bright. So I got the sunglasses now, right? So, yeah, I live in Tennessee, retired military. That's kind of where the mess hall name came from. I was food service my whole career. Also, I'm a chef. I'm a certified chef. So I do catering on the side. I teach at the college. I do this, you know, resale game as well. I'm originally from California, the Bay Area. So big ups to the Bay. And I'm excited to be here. Appreciate you having me on.
That's
Right,
awesome.
right.
Glad to hear.
So, if you don't mind, could you just get into, like, you know, what led you to reselling, and you know, what's the you know, what areas do you like to source?
Yeah, no problem. So I've been in the thrift game my whole life. Like I say, you know, on my YouTube channel, I grew up in the flea markets, in the Ashby flea market, thrift stores. You know, we grow up without having a whole lot. So you know, I had the pro wings, I had the duct tape shoes going to school. So I'm all about it. The thrift game, but I mostly do clothing and shoes. Shoes is my big love. I'm a sneakerhead. So clothing and shoes. I'm pretty much just a treasure hunter. You know, I don't do Amazon FBA like you guys. I go sourcing and I look things up. If it's worth money, I grab it. You know, that's pretty much how I do it. I started on eBay in 2013, just doing baseball cards. But the problem that I had, a lot of the baseball cards I collected were like guys that suck. You know what I'm saying? So it was
right.
I had every Walt Weiss card ever made. You know, he was a shortstop for the Oakland A's back in the 80s. And no one collects Walt Weiss. So I was kind of at an impasse. I was like, well, okay, this ain't going to make a whole lot of money. But then I just, you know, I got kids. I got 4 kids. I'm married. You know, instead of just donating their stuff to Goodwill, I was like, well, let me just try to, you know, sell this stuff on eBay or Mercari or Poshmark. And that kind of sparked everything. I was, you know, you go to GameStop. I was trying to turn my son's old video games in at GameStop. And, you know, they're giving you like $1.35 a game. And, you know, I was getting $15, $20 on eBay or Mercari for them. So I was like, well, we might have something here. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of blossomed from there. Then I just started going to thrift stores. I got into books a little bit on Amazon. But, I mean, that's a boring hustle, man. So, you know.
You got that right.
I try to keep it, you know, when I leave the house to go source, I want to have a good time. That's a big part of it.
Right.
You know, I stay with niches that I know about: clothes, shoes, hoodies, you know, fashion, and that's how it's been going, man.
Right. Yeah, I did watch several of your videos, and the most thing that I learned the most important thing that I learned from watching your videos is about you talking about the fact that you try to build relationships with people when you go out, you know, not just going out to look for items, but like actually talking to people, you know.
So you're the guy. You're the guy watching my videos. I think there's only one person.
Yeah.
Doing my mom. My mom thinks I'm great.
Right.
But, yeah, that's a big part of it. You know, is I'm all about positivity, making people feel good, spreading the love. And of course, that leads to other things. You know, I hear you talk about honey holes and hookups and connections. And
right.
When I'm talking to managers or, you know, people that work at the Goodwill or the thrift stores, they all know me now. So when I walk in, they're like, "Hey, we got some new stuff over here." You know, it's good to create those connections.
Right. Anybody got YouTube on? Okay. I was hearing some feedback there.
Just a little bit. We had to tone it down just like a few notches there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, being a prior military man, you know, you got to be able to speak up, you know, and if you don't go out and, you know, try to talk and approach people, you know, you're going to be behind the 8 ball in this business. And that's why I try to relate on my videos and in this live show to let resellers know that you can't be afraid to approach people and talk to people. I mean, it should be a part of your resume anyway when you go out to say, hey, I'm going to get to know at least 1 or 2 people today, you know, that are in a position, you know, especially where you can network this business into to scaling up, you know, because I learned coming into reselling, this is my 3rd year as a reseller, that I had to go out and talk to these people that can make decisions. You know, it's just like us being, you know, platoon sergeants or first sergeants or whatever. You know, you got to go to talk to the people that can make decisions. You know what I'm saying? If you need something, you know, and it's, you know, motor pool sergeant that got it, you got to go to the motor pool sergeant to get it, you know, or go to the mess sergeant to get it. You know, you got to go talk to these people that can make decisions, you know. So, yeah, man, I watch your videos, man. I mean, and I can get a backstory too, is that I learned about mess hall digs through Bill Tackett. Bill basically hit me up on Instagram, and he stated that he met a guy that was retired military, and he seemed like a cool person. You may want to reach out to him, and that's what I did. Everybody that knows Bill know that he's a stand-up guy.
Yes.
And, you know, once he gave me the message, and my thing is, I mean, I'm excited to see people that are military, whether you retired or you just a military, you know, veteran or, you know, whatever, that's in this kind of business, you know, because it's not a lot of us out there. And if it is, they are still in the shadows.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, I want to give a huge shout out to Bill because every time I launch a video, he's the first one to like comment or say something on it.
No, right. Bill's on it now. Bill's a good guy.
Big supporter of the community. You know, I would try to help him out because I know he's been going through some things. So I always try to give him positivity and love and show him, you know, that's what I'm all about. Just trying to spread love to everybody.
Right.
But yeah, he's been a huge supporter. I had some mess hall digs hats made. And he was the first one I sent one to. I was like, hey, man, I appreciate the love. Here's a hat for you.
Right.
So, yeah, huge shout out to him for sure. And like you were saying, with my military background, you know, I tend to not take no for an answer really well either. You know, someone will tell me something, I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't, you know, I need to go further on, talk to somebody in charge. Like, I'm not gonna take that answer from you. Bring me somebody that's in charge and let me negotiate with them. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely a retired military trait there.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. A private here at Goodwill. Let me go get the first sergeant.
Exactly.
Goodwill.
Screw the first sergeant. Let me talk to the colonel.
Yeah. I need someone higher up in the echelon than you currently. So.
Exactly. Hey, let me give a shout out to the chat, and then I open up the panel. And if y'all got questions for Mess Hall Diggs, go ahead and open it up and ask some questions. If not, we're going to get into the talking point. So I want to give a shout out to Leroy, Blood, Sweat, and Sales for being the first in the chat. The middleman picker, I thank you for sending me that invite to Instagram. I didn't even know you was on Instagram, but I appreciate it. You definitely can communicate on Instagram a little quicker than waiting every Friday to talk. Regina Michelle, thank you for coming out. If y'all missed it, Regina was on Nana Tank and Victoria's show last night. They did a good interview, nice show. Sorry about that, Regina, talking about the skinny diving. Want to give a shout out to Bill Tackett. We were just talking about Bill. Money for Mars, thank you for coming out. Majestic Rain, thank you for coming out.
Friends, yeah.
Two dudes picking. He says that his nephew championship baseball game, but he just wanted to drop in. I appreciate that, bro.
Get that W.
Build at Thrift Machines, appreciate you coming out. So, panel, y'all have any questions for Mess Hall Diggs?
I mean, I guess I'll ask a question. I mean, so it's kind of a typical question, but you said you like to keep it fun when you're searching for items, What is maybe the either weirdest or most fun thing you look for, like that's your knowledge base? Like, what do you typically find that maybe someone else wouldn't?
Well, I kind of try to come up with a game plan before I even leave the house, right? So shoes are my number one priority no matter what. I go with shoes first and foremost. And sometimes, I only have a certain amount of time and I got to get back because, I cook dinner every night at the house too, so I can't be out too long. But I just kind of break it down into sections. Like, okay, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to look at shoes and jackets, and that's it. I love going with my gut feeling. That's pretty much, I'll grab something and I've gotten to that point where I don't even have to really look things up anymore. It's just kind of a feeling. Like sometimes you see something, you just know, like, oh, that's gonna sell. And 98% of the time I'm right. I like vintagey stuff. I like offbeat, weird colors, just things that stand out. I was talking about a Seahawks hat the other day, where I was digging through about 40 different hats, and just this one hat popped out at me because it was like an old trucker style Seahawks hat, but it was new. It was brand new. So they were doing like a retro version of it. And that's the only one hat that I picked out of all 40 of them. And it sold in like 2 days. And I got a great markup on it. So those are the kind of things I just look at. I'm really versed in shoes, so I know a lot about the older, more vintage ones.
Right.
I'll give you an example. Like I picked these up the other day. These old school Reebok Sir Jams with the Hexalite. Like these are like from early 90s. I remember these when I played basketball in middle school. So I saw these and I snatched them up. And I run into resellers all the time when I'm outsourcing. And the cool thing about it, because I heard you guys talk about it last week, you ever bump into resellers. And the cool thing about it is there might be other resellers in our area or in the same store, but we're all kind of looking for different things.
Right.
And I like building connections and relationships with them because now they know I'm the shoe guy and they're the toy guy. So we'll meet carts in the middle sometimes, be like, hey, what you got? He's like, I found these Jordans. You want them? Like, yeah, I found this American Girl doll. You want it?
Yep.
And I'm okay with just maybe giving something up that might be worth a little bit of money, just to make them happy, and then they'll always look out for me at the same time. So that's
right.
Build that relationship.
Yeah, we constantly do that in this community as well. Matter of fact, I just did that this morning with Blood, Sweat, and Sales because he's the tool expert within the community. And I was going to a estate sale, and they had like thousands of tools in there. And I hit him up and I said, hey, man, if you don't mind, look through this link and tell me whether or not it's some high-end tools in here that I can, make a purchase on. And he wrote me back and he was like, I could use some of those tools, but there's no high-end tools in there. But nevertheless, I was able to get some items out of there that wasn't tools that I'm going to show you all tonight. But yeah, man, I totally agree. I mean, this is a give and take type situation, and one thing, like military, I mean, you got the border, to get what you want, It ain't gonna you ain't gonna always win. You know,
Right.
so,
Yeah. Because I grew up in the, I was in the military, and I came in the early 90s, mid 90s. And we used to send, because I worked in the mess hall, so we'd send cheeseburgers down to the mechanics during the lunch period and be like, hey, you guys take care of our trucks for us.
Exactly.
Our Fiestas for us, and we'll just keep sending you burgers and fries and sodas. And that's how we build relationships. We did that with supply. We did that with everybody.
Right. That thing with us, man, when we needed something from transportation.
That way.
Yeah. We're like, hey, we'll expedite y'all clearance. You don't even have to come in the office except for the sign. We'll take care of everything. You just make sure our vehicle's straight.
Right. And you try to spread, the knowledge and the love. I have a lot of veteran friends, that are struggling. They're trying to find work. They're trying to find something to get into. And I'm like, hey man, you don't really have to listen to me or answer my emails, but hey, here's my YouTube video link. Just watch a couple videos. Maybe this is your thing. Maybe you can get into this. A lot of people struggling with debt. I'm trying to spread the word, but like how how it is, you just try to guide somebody, try to help them out. I put all the information out there, like you said. We don't do ebooks. There's no cost. It's all free information. And there's people that watch your videos, they'll listen to you, but they don't take action. And that's what I'm trying to get people to do. Just take action. I was looking at one eBay comp item the other day. It said Nike T-shirt. That's all the title said. And it was $10 and it sold. And you looked at the picture and they had it crumpled up on top of their bed. It was a horrible picture. I'm like, you don't even have to really be good at this stuff. You just take the best picture you can, throw a title, throw it on there, and just start. That'll get it going. Yep. And
along the way.
People think I'm crazy. You're like, oh, you sell old T-shirts? I'm like, yeah, you got any, man? Hook me up. You know what I'm saying?
Chances make champions.
Yeah, you try. Yeah.
Hey, your voice is distorted, man.
My voice
well, look at his face.
That's the Halloween spirit coming through.
You're scaring the kids.
Hey, we need to hear what you got to say, man.
I was just saying, chances make champions, man. You gotta take chances, man. If you don't take chances, you'll never know what you'll be doing for real. So you gotta take chances, man. If you want, especially if you want to eat in this business, because everything is not going to be politically correct, given to you the right, proper way. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go do your own thing and just say, hey, man, I'm going to take a leap of faith. And
nephew won the baseball game.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations, man.
That's awesome.
Hey, let's continue that conversation because that's a good conversation. I want to kind of tag into that one as well. Just having that conversation with one of the people in the chat today. I want to give a shout out to Matt. Thank you for coming through. Prison the Prophet. Appreciate you coming through. Fundamentals of the Side Hustling. If you haven't already, make sure you go and check out Derek and Regina show on Wednesday nights.
What's going on, y'all?
It's at 9:00, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, Regina, put it in the chat, the time, but I think it's at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure y'all go out and support that channel. And I'm trying to see if Jennifer is coming to the show. If she is, she's going to start dropping the links in. Hey, Russell, thank you for coming out. I actually sent that gift card out to you on yesterday, so it should be arriving in a couple of days. Did I miss anybody, y'all? No, Nana Tank.
Hey, Nana.
Hey, what's going on, Nana?
Nana?
Appreciate you coming out, as always. Thank you for your support.
I apologize. I seen the bearded drift machines in there. I just started watching his videos too. He brought up tools. That's what I thought of. I know bearded drift machine was into some tools at one point.
Right.
But yeah, he's pretty cool too. I like his channel as well.
Right. Yeah, like I said, man, majority of the people in this community, if you need them, they try to help you out. I'm pretty sure Bill already told you that, and you probably seen that for yourself because, I talk about military traits. I know it's a military trait of your own as a senior NCO to go and observe, check out the scene, make sure everything is kosher, make your assessment. So I'm pretty sure you were seeing exactly what I've seen.
Hey, can
yeah, you gotta be what they say. You gotta be where the rubber meets the road. That's how we say it.
Exactly.
Hey, Mess Hall, let me ask Mess Hall a question, please. Hey, Mess Hall, man, I always wanted to know this by being in the military as working in the kitchen. Y'all have to do the marching and all that type of stuff too?
Yeah, see, that's the hardest part. So no, we're in the kitchen. There's times we got to be in the kitchen at 3:00 in the morning, and then we don't get off till sometimes 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Still got to go to the ranges. We still got to do the 12-mile marches. We still got to do they call it the 4x36. We got to run 4 miles in 36 minutes. We still got to go to the field. We still got to do all that. And plus, I was airborne, so I still had to do my jumps out of the airplanes when I was supposed to. And it's hard because you got to do both.
You won't keep getting that check, you do.
Yeah, so you gotta do your time in the kitchen, and then sometimes we get off work and we have to go down to the motor pool and work on our field equipment, our kitchen, our field kitchens. And I mean, there was times where I was pulling 80-hour weeks, and as you come up through the ranks, it gets a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? It gets a little easier. And I did become a first sergeant. I was a first sergeant at one point.
Right.
So then you're everything is your fault at that point. Everything is your fault.
Exactly.
Well, that's
there's a high-paid babysitter.
Yeah, high-paid babysitter.
Yeah, let me give a shout out to 1987 Ventures LLC.
What?
Basically, this is their first time at the show. Appreciate you coming out. I'll give a shout out to Richard Murphy. Rich, I'm gonna get back with you. I did get your message about those Hot Wheels, but I'll reach back out to you.
Rich Devil Dog.
Military standards have to be maintained no matter what's your MOS. You got that right.
True statement.
Well,
I'm gonna start dropping some of these comments into the chat as well.
With an extra bag of potatoes with them, though, a little extra, because you never know when it might go down, and they got to already have y'all some food and stuff. So I didn't know how they had to go down with theirs. So
yeah, that was one of the jokes they had, because we were airborne cooks, right? So they were like, when you jump out of the plane, are you peeling potatoes? Make sure your parachute opens first, so you got to start peeling the potatoes so you're ready to cook them.
That'd be a heck of an image to see, have someone at the bottom, right before, you see your potato just shucking. That'd be hilarious to me.
I tell you what, my time serving military, nobody wanted to make enemies with the mess sergeant. Nobody.
That's right. Take care of you, man.
Exactly.
A lot of weight then.
We take care. No, we can't gain no weight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay fit, and
right.
And we had to take care of the guys who were on the overweight program. We gave them special diets. They would come in and try to sneak the cookies and stuff, and we gotta, it's a tough job, but I love it. I did it for 23 years.
Okay.
I loved it, and now I got 2 kids in the military, so.
Hey, the middleman picker says he's a veteran as well. Middleman, drop your service down into the chat, man. I didn't even know that. Appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, I think the middleman was trying to trade some MREs for some toys. Is that what he was saying? If I never see another MRE again, I'll be okay. I'll be all right.
They can have that stuff.
You can have them. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so that conversation that we was talking about before of you saying that you try to tell people about reselling. Some people are having financial problems or credit problems that you can jump on this and sell it pretty much anything and try to come up, and they still won't do it. I was having a conversation with somebody in the chat today about the fact that I try to be transparent more so. I try to be transparent with the people that come out and support my channel, but I try to be more transparent with family members. And I'm telling you, man, some people, I just learned that, reselling ain't for everybody.
It's not. It's not.
No matter how much you try to glorify it and show your numbers, it's just not going to move people. I mean, you got to be cut from a special cloth to do this kind of stuff, to keep up the hustle. It's like, I look at people talking other shows about, man, there's so many people joining the resale game since the shutdown, and so many people trying to sell, reselling is getting saturated. I'm like, most of those people if you get 100 people to join in the month of October, you probably gonna have about 10 that stick around.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna last.
Once that work kick in, it's over with. The next thing you know, one of us will be getting the call or getting the Facebook marketplace message saying, "Hey, come buy my inventory."
Yeah, and that's just I look at that as an excuse as well because like back in the day, I used to tell soldiers like, "Hey, you want to meet up at the gym on Saturday? I'll be there. I'll help you. I'll bring your PT score up. I'll show you some routines. I'll do a diet plan for you. I'll do all that for you." And they're like, "On a Saturday, but I'm off Saturday." So it kind of goes along that same line. It's like, I'm here to help you. And I always say, I give my email out. I give my Instagram out, DM me. Like, all the info is out there. I will help you get started if you're struggling, if you need just a starting point. And I try to stress is like, it doesn't matter what you're into. I mean, look at the group that we have right here with us now. Like, we're all into different things.
Right.
And we've all found kind of our place, and we're all exceeding and excelling at it. I do clothes and shoes and hoodies, and you guys, do toys and Amazon. Some people only do Facebook Marketplace. And I did a post the other day on Instagram. I went to Goodwill, and I found this old wooden chest. Like, I'm not into that kind of stuff. But it looked kind of cool. And I said, well, it's only $12. I know there's an antique market somewhere. So I did a couple, searches and research on it. I said, man, this is a $40, $50 chest. I put it on Facebook Marketplace for $40 and sold it the next weekend. It's not hard. Like, everything is at your fingertips. The key is right here. Yep. You can even take a picture of it and Google search the picture and something will come up.
Right.
It's just, look around your house. There's $1,000 worth of stuff around your house that, that old jacket you bought, that Twilight jacket, when you were Team Jacob or whatever, when the movies came out. That Twilight jacket's still in your closet right now. You're not going to wear it anymore.
Right.
Put it on eBay, put it on Poshmark, get rid of it. But I mean, there's still, like you said, if 100 people got into the game, they're going to get frustrated. Because I got my daughters into this stuff, right? So my daughter put some stuff on Poshmark and Mercari. She didn't make a sale the first week. And she just, you know what I mean? It takes a little patience. Like, you got to give it a little bit of time. It's not an overnight success type of thing.
Right.
Give it a little bit of time. And,
that's what the problem is. People don't have patience no more.
They want instant gratification. That's what they want.
All right, like you said, it's at the touch of it's right here, right? It's at the touch of the touch of your fingers, right here at the tip of your fingers. Everything is here and now. It got to be right now. If it's not right now, I don't want to sit around and wait for it.
Right.
And then, but they'll sit around and watch, a whole season of Stranger Things. That's
right. But they don't want to sit. They don't want to sit and wait for it.
Yeah, exactly. It's binge watch show, but they won't do nothing to improve themselves.
They want to complain about what they don't have or what's going on, how their pockets leaking or how they rent is due or what have you not. When you trying to put something in their life to show them, hey man, you can have this little extra money while you still work your full-time job, and you will see that you have some patience with this and do some work with this. This will be bona fide for you. You just got to get the work in.
Hey, let me give a couple more shout outs, Chris. There's a few more people jumped in here. I want to give a shout out to Wendy. Wendy, your gift card is coming for the cancer awareness that we did last week. So it's in the mail. Jennifer Hayes, appreciate you coming out and thank you for everything you do for this channel. Lone Star Picker, I appreciate you helping me send out the ads for this show today. I appreciate everything that you do for the channel as well. Mac and Doodles, I appreciate you coming out. Who was that? I want to give a shout out to Prison the Prophet. If you all not following his YouTube channel, make sure you go and check him out. He makes some well informative videos. So make sure you go out and check him out. The middleman says it was 13 Foxtrot. He was out there with them 13 Bravos.
Yeah.
Okay, so Okay, Sir Flip a lot. Appreciate you coming out, bro. Yeah, so before we get into it, I just want to let everyone know, if you can hear me on Facebook, try to come over into the YouTube and come into the chat, because it's the only way I'm going to know you out there. I'm doing a giveaway tonight for the Halloween theme. Let me blow this up right quick. And the only reason I'm going to do this giveaway is because I got a veteran on this show tonight.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I need that Derek Jeter card. That's what I need.
Oh, yeah. Chris, that's already coming your way, man. All right, this is what I'm giving away tonight. This is going to be the giveaway. And we're going to do it a little bit differently than we did last week with that card giveaway, because I heard some grumbles in the chat. But, yeah, this is basically what I'm giving away tonight. Halloween, okay? Michael Myers, I think that's who it is.
Yeah,
right. So, and you got to be here to win. And we could definitely not going to try to keep you long. This show, we're going to try to keep it around 1 hour, if all possible. So, yeah, the talking point tonight is how do you rate yourself from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, of how your preparedness, how you prepared yourself for Q4. That question, anybody can take it, and I'll close it out. And in the chat, you can rate yourself as well. How you prepared yourself for Q4 this year.
I'll take it, Chris, real quick. Mine is pretty. If I had to rate myself comparative to last year, and I think that's the benchmark that I set, because I can't compare myself to Buffalo or Glass City or anybody, then last year I would say I was at a 4. Now this year I would rate myself at like maybe a 6.5.
Right.
Do I think I could have done a lot more? Absolutely. I'm not even going to tell myself that I got an 8, because I don't think I passed the mark even this year. So I think there's a lot still for me to learn, but at the end of the day, I put a lot of effort in. I've done more than I did last year, and I think next year I'll have the benchmark to do more. So
right.
I think that's just a growing process for each of us. So
okay.
I would say.
What would you say? Because I know what I would say.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I would say probably a 6 or 7, only because, well, since this whole United States things happened in March.
Tonya, can y'all turn your mic up just a little bit?
Really? Everybody says I'm too loud, and now I'm not loud enough.
Yeah, you're good right there. The mic was too far away.
Oh, okay. I would say a 6 or 7, only because March to June, July was great, and then I think our inventory we did really well on. We could have done better. It's just, circumstances in life hit, and it's like, well, shit, I can't take a 4-year-old shopping with me now, and it's hard, and I work 9 hours a day, and then it's like I don't get home until 8 o'clock at night. I don't want to go shopping. You know what I mean? So
right.
I think that I would say a 6 or 7. Maybe even an 8. I think we've done really, really well, considering we've had a crap ton of stuff going on.
Right.
I got my floors in. Son bought a house. Got a 4-year-old we're taking care of. I mean, hey, it's life.
Hey, well, just to piggyback off what you said, I'm not going to blow to our own horn, because I feel like we could and can do better.
Can always do better.
We should do better. So I would give us the same ballpark. But on the business side of it, we are making plenty of money. So I'm not mad at that. But I wish more and more we had more time to be able to get out and do the things that we want to do in this business. You know what I'm saying? As in our sourcing game. And
I only need like 10 more hours in the day. That's it. I'd be good.
I think a lot of people will feel that way. So, but I feel like when things, we got things going on here where we are about to have more room in our home. So after we get this stuff figured out and settled, and as the dust clear after this Q4, it's going to be a whole lot gravier than this year. 21 going to be the best one, I believe. And that'll be going on year 3 for us.
I feel like we did good this year, but definitely we could have done better.
Well, just say this. I believe our profits,
not because we didn't want to.
Our profits going to be better this year than last year.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So I look at that and say, all right, I'm cool with it. So I know where we gotta go. I know our goal. I know who we chasing. I know what we chasing. So we just got to figure out the time thing and get things in order around here, and we can sit back and take it to the next level like we're supposed to anyway. So I say 8 too.
Okay.
6 and 8. Yeah.
Between there.
Mess hall.
Yeah. So between a 1 and 10, I'm trash. That's what I would rate myself. Trash. No, so my goal, I didn't even know what the hell Q4 was until this year.
Right.
So what I've learned and I'm trying to set myself up for is to, because I'm a one-off seller. It's pretty much what I am. I'm a one-off. I'm a treasure hunter. I go and I find, and a lot of stuff I find is used. Well, no one wants a used T-shirt for Christmas. So I've been trying to look for more, I've been trying to hit the box stores more, like the Targets, the Rosses, the Burlingtons, TJ Maxx, and try to build more inventory, stuff that's new with tags. You know what I mean? So that's kind of been something I've been doing, because I think last year we waited until like the Black Friday sales, and the wife and I went and stood in lines and tried to get the cool things, and it didn't really work out too well. Because how they say, hey, come get a TV. It's only $3. Well, we only have one TV at the store. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I've been trying to do this year a little bit more. Find more stuff new with tags. I've been getting into toys a little bit more. Nerf guns, of course, because I know you guys talk about Nerf guns. I find Nerf guns sometimes, Legos. But it's kind of a new thing for me. I don't really have a whole lot of experience, and it's hard to find that stuff cheap unless you hit those real good clearance deals. I just found out about BrickSeek as well, so that's something kind of new to me. That's pretty much my game plan, just to find more things that I'm into, clothes, shoes, hats that are new with tags, and that'll get me set up. But right now, trash. 1 to 10, trash.
I have a quick question for you. You said nobody wants a used shirt. So is that how you advertise it on whatever you sell on is used, or do you do it vintage? Because people do want vintage items.
Yes, yeah, I do. Well, I can't advertise it as vintage unless it meets the requirements. But if I find something that's been worn, I'm always really upfront. I'm all about just being transparent with the buyers.
Right, but if it's vintage, obviously it's been worn. It's going to be.
Vintage. I'm not worried about my vintage stuff. I have.
Yeah, I think you just talk about used, period, though.
Yeah, I'm just talking about used pieces. Like these. I got these Air Force Ones. I mean, they're beautiful. They're the Flint Gray Air Force Ones, but they're used. You know what I mean? They're not brand new in the box.
Right.
So when little Timmy wants a pair of Air Force Ones for Christmas.
You know what used?
This is what Mom buys them. He's gonna be like, yeah, these been worn, Mom. Like, why didn't you give me the new ones? Well, that's kind of the. But I am like, I found this the other day. This Power Rangers, letter opener. It's the Megazord. I got it for $2, brand new in box.
That's a good piece.
So I'm just kind of looking out for stuff like this.
You go to that Gimme 5 up there?
Yeah, they got a Gimme 5. We got a Dirt Cheap. You guys know what a Dirt Cheap is? You guys have a Dirt Cheap?
Mm-mm.
It's kind of like a Gimme 5 where they get all of the liquidation from Target stores pretty much. Everything that Target liquidates, Dirt Cheap buys it and they sell it on that site.
Oh, okay.
So I got a lot of Broncos and stuff there.
Where in Tennessee are you?
I'm in Clarksville, which is right outside of Nashville, Tennessee.
I'll be up there.
So he's on Gallatin.
I'll be crawling around your territory sometime.
I'll take you on the tour.
Man, definitely, man. I'm trying to wait till this situation get better, man. When it does, definitely. I would definitely be letting you know I'm coming to town.
Yeah, I'll take good care of you. I'll show you all the honey holes out here for sure.
Yeah. So before I get into it, Bill got a question here. Before I get into that, I'm just gonna say I rate myself probably about a 6.5 as well, along with Glass City. I've been spending a lot of time with family because I had my daughters to come back to back and I kind of put reselling somewhat on the back burner a little bit. But I know how Glass City feel now that they gotta provide for their 4-year-old and source at the same time. So you got to kind of balance that stuff out. And like for me, it's like I got my granddaughter and my daughter here, so I got to balance that stuff out to spend time with them and try to do a little reselling as well. So right now, I'm kind of like marking time because I have so much inventory in the garage that I really don't have to go out as much. But when they leave, they're gonna be on and popping. So I'm gonna try to get that 6 up to about a 9 and 9.5.
Yeah.
Right.
So, let's get into Bill had a question here, and he said Q4 is a money in now. Has anyone actually seen it bump yet compared to Q3? And the answer for me is the simple answer is yes.
Yeah. Even with the they so-called sales they was having, and everything, you've seen a bump with the money situation. So yeah, I could say yeah.
I would agree. I've also seen things that I didn't think would sell, like the higher sales rank stuff. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, I might sell one of those a month. Well, I think I sold like 9 of them this week, and I went, "This is okay. Well, that's happy for me." So,
yeah. See, I when I price my items for FBA during Q4, I price it high, and if it sell, just more better. But I price it high because I know eventually inventory is going to run out and they're going to get to me. So I've been watching the numbers, and it's like surprisingly, especially what's going on right now, is that a lot of these inventory is dwindling, and it's like they're getting to me a little bit faster than I expected because some of the inventory, I price that stuff to be like late November getting sold, and it's actually selling now. Anybody experience that?
Yeah. See, that's the crazy
show you
part.
how fast stuff's selling. I don't know if y'all can see. If I can get it on the screen. Anyway,
hold on a second, just a second.
I'm gonna see if I can get it on the screen for y'all to see this, but I don't know if I can get it to clear. If you can't see it, but I sold a Wii Sports complete in the box for $140, and I think I had $15 in it from a yard sale. And it literally just popped up on the screen when you're talking about how our sales are. It literally just sold.
Right.
So,
yeah,
going really well.
Yeah, people spending money, man. I mean, somebody got money out there.
Somebody
It's been good for us.
I'll tell you what my strategy is. So when I get something and I see another seller might have the same thing I have, I'll look at his listing, I'll look at his pictures, and I'll look at his wording, and I'll say, well, my pictures are better, my wording is better. I'm going to get the customer to my channel, so I'm going to charge $10 more. So that's kind of how I base my pricing on how I get things sold.
Right.
But sometimes you just want to move stuff fast. So I'll underprice a lot of stuff. I know a lot of resellers, especially on Amazon, hate when you flood or you lower the market price of something. I know that's a big no-no, but on eBay, like, hey,
we ain't
I'm trying to move
right here. No,
yeah, because you got something that's just a set price. It's kind of the unwritten code. Like, this is going to sell for $20. All the resellers agree. I'm like, nah, it's a $15 sale right there.
Right.
And you get mad because you just lowered the market on that item. I mean, I try to stay within the, I want to make the most money, but at the same time, I get tired of looking at stuff. I got all my inventories in my garage. I'll be digging through my bins and I'm tired of looking at it.
Right.
So I'll do like a flash clearance on stuff, and it'll make some people upset probably, but
yeah, I mean,
I'm get rid of it so I can get more inventory in.
At the end of the day, man, nobody can count your money, man. You only one can count your money. So I don't get upset, especially with Amazon. I don't get upset with people going and tanking the price because my thing is I'm in a position, I have positioned myself to be in this position where even if the price tank, I can still sit where I'm at and wait.
Yeah.
And once you can get into that position, you don't care about people running down to the bottom of the hill, you know, because eventually the market gonna come back to you.
Only thing I say is, I don't want no tanking. You did, especially at this time. You know, around this time. You know what I'm saying? Right before the Black Fridays, right before the holiday. You know, around this time, I want prices to stay right where they are or a little bit higher. You know, so if they can stay like that, I'm cool. And then, like I said, when it start getting close to time where I'm saying, well, stuff ain't moving like I want it to, maybe I need to adjust some prices here and there. Well, I got enough wiggle room that I can. But like
the benefit, Chris, is for you if people tanking.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you sit where you are, you don't try to compete with them, and you know, let them sell out.
No, I ain't gonna fight like that.
And you're not the one tanking.
Because I ain't let her tank no more. That's all. I cleaned that up real fast.
She's the tank queen.
She acts like she's shopping for herself.
They're charging too much. We need to lower that price.
No.
It's like she has a heart. She doesn't want, like, you have to put the heart aside. Look at heart.
Well, she could be the heartful one.
Oh my gosh, that is so much for that. We need to lower it.
No, I'll be the heartless one. I ain't on that. You ain't lowering nothing. Then I get to doing her own river. We go out, source for the stuff. We use our gas, our time, our energy. What are you talking about? That's too low. I said, ain't nobody too high. I'm like, no, we ain't doing that. So
I don't do it anymore.
No.
Hey, let me give another quick shout out, fellas and ladies. I want to give a shout out to Queen Cleopatra. I want to give a shout out to Swamp Picker.
What's up, Swamp Picker?
And did I miss anybody? I think Flipping Goodies. Appreciate you coming out, Flipping Goodies.
The middleman, what's going on?
Let's see. I think I got everybody. Yeah, I mean, when I first came into the resale game, the people that I learned this business from, that's one thing that they always talked about was not trying to tank prices. And if for some reason I wanted to tank the price, but I was like, you know what? Let me just hold it where I am. And I learned a valuable lesson from that as a reseller. So now it's like, if I'm going to drop the price, I already set my price margins where if I'm going to drop the price, I'm only going to go down maximum about $6. And that's where I'm going to hold it at, you know, or if I'm competing against a guy, he got a huge inventory, then I may go down and match his price just to make a couple sales for the buy box. But other than that, I'm not dropping my price. I'm not going down to the bottom to get into that rat race because that's how you're going to lose money.
David said Amazon tanks prices too. Yes, they do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. They're definitely a culprit in that. I can really speak on, like I said, I don't do Amazon, but I do mess around with StockX sometimes, which is the sneaker reselling app.
Yeah.
And that tanking happens a lot on that app. And I use more like the Buffalo Pickers. You know, I hold on to the sneakers, especially now we're getting toward Christmas. I have a lot of brand new sneakers that I know the kids are going to want for Christmas.
Right.
So it really hurts when you know the value of this shoe was up in, you know, $380 range, and then some knucklehead just jumps on there and sells a pair for, you know, $300, and you just lost an $80 swing.
Right.
And then everybody panics. It seems like they hit the panic button, and all of a sudden you just see all these numbers start coming down. But I'm just like, no, I'm gonna hold off because I know eventually, like you said, once those run out, you're not gonna have any other choice but to come buy mine for $380 because that's gonna be the lowest price at that point. So
exactly.
I should go and sell my retro Jordans.
And another
hit me up.
Hey, and another tricky thing, and just speaking on Amazon platform, another tricky thing is you can have somebody that go out and they buy an item for $30 and you had to pay $60 for it. You know, so that's another tricky thing because I got a couple items here right now that I found in clearance for $5. And most of the people that are selling it online right now probably paid a minimum of about $20 to $25 for it. Right. So it's like I already got an advantage over those people that bought the item 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah, you already got a profit.
So it's like, that's the tricky thing too. So you can't look at what everybody else doing, especially on Amazon, because you don't really know how much they paid for that item.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, well,
So Bill's allowed to FBM toys and games. Good for you.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir, Bill.
Man.
Yes, sir. Put in that work, man.
I want to give a shout out. I give a shout out to Jennifer Hayes. She's been hooking everybody's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's always on point.
Taking care of us. I appreciate that.
Right.
Yes, sir. She Jennifer had me about to hit the panic switch earlier when she wasn't here. I was on my Instagram just blowing her up, man.
Yeah, man.
like a dope fiend, man. Hey, Jennifer, where you at?
Yeah. We know.
Yeah, but yeah, we definitely appreciate Jennifer for what she do for this channel.
And one thing about this resale business, man, you gotta network and you gotta stay real with it. A lot of people fake the funk in this business, y'all. Y'all know it like I know it. They're singing like they poets, then they don't got nothing going on in the background for real. They just playing a role. But if you in this business really to grow and really to make it, you're gonna be okay in this business. Just take that chance and do what you gotta do. That's all.
See, and this the piggyback on what you saying, Chris, this community is a advantage for the new reseller.
Yes, sir.
Because when I first came out in reselling, I stayed in the shadows for about a year. And the thing is, what I found out was I was doing a disservice to myself, thinking that I had to be closed chest with all the information I had, and come to find out I didn't even have all the information, until I started meeting new resellers, that was willing to share information, with me. So definitely this community is a blessing to new resellers.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I love watching everybody's channels. I know the community, we all support each other, which is great. Because I'm still learning new things. There's things that I didn't even know about from all the people that I watch. So I just add little things to my arsenal when I'm going out. Things I've probably passed up 100 times. Now I know to look for it and look at it. And that's what's helped me the most, because you're always learning. You're never going to stop learning. You're always growing. You're always going on to new things. You're getting into new niches. And that's what this community is so great with helping you do. Is like you said, you're talking about tools earlier. I don't know anything about tools. I think lube, and that's how we get it done. So I'm like, well, I see tools all the time, right? So I would definitely, dive into a reseller's channel that specializes in tools and try to learn a couple things and say, oh, he talked about this tool, and now I've seen it. Or like Hot Wheels cars. I was watching somebody was talking about Hot Wheels cars. Like my son's not really into Hot Wheels cars, so I don't know a lot about them. I just know they're like 59 cents at Walmart or whatever. That's when I see them. But there's all these different versions and brands and sponsorships. And, there's so many things that the reseller community can help you get into.
Right,
so if you're feeling like you want to get into something new, there's probably a channel or a reseller, somebody you can talk to, DM on Instagram. And we're all so open and willing to help each other. It's a great tool, man, that everyone needs to start utilizing.
And don't limit yourself on what you want to sell.
Right, exactly.
What was that? I didn't get that.
Don't limit yourself.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got to definitely have that portfolio huge. If you try to niche yourself or pigeonhole yourself in this business, you're not gonna make a whole lot of money. I mean, if you cross over to Amazon, you're gonna have to go in order to make it on Amazon. You're going to have to expand your portfolio, because Amazon is going to only ungate you in a few items. And those items that you have to go out and find to really understand that you can sell those items, first off, is basically all you're going to have. It's not like eBay where you can list pretty much everything you find.
Right.
So, but I will say, and I have said this a lot, and I, don't mean to beat a dead horse, but I'm speaking to the military veteran right here. If you want to make money in the resale game, you got to venture over to Amazon.
Right.
It's a must. It's just a must because one-off items are not going to make you a whole lot of money in the resale game. It's just not. You know, Amazon, the reason Glass City, Alton, and myself and the rest of the people that selling on Amazon is making money is because it's a volume game. You know, and it's definitely a way to scale up. You know, so you know, I'm preparing and putting myself in a position to go into liquidations. You know, just based off of doing Amazon for almost 2.5 years. You know, so I mean, you know, like you said earlier, you know, we can tell people that never resold or need to get into the resale game to make more money. Well, I'm here to tell the resellers, if you want to excel in the resale game, you got to cross over to Amazon. It just ain't no other way. I mean, it's some people that make a lot of money selling on eBay. Don't get me wrong, but it's not off of one-off items. You know,
yeah. Replenishables is where it's at on the eBay side.
Exactly.
An eBay seller that makes a lot of money, you need to get into replenishables. You got to find distributors and you got to find all that stuff.
Right.
And like I said, I'm kind of new to starting to branch out a little bit. And you know, and I'm like I said, I'm doing okay. You know, my wife got a good job; she makes big money, so
right.
I'm fortunate enough to what I'm doing now is sustaining a pretty good, you know, life that we live here in Tennessee. So it's not like, and that kind of stalls my growth as well because I'm not greedy. I'm not trying to become cash money millionaire or nothing like that. But, you know, I'm comfortable. My bills are paid. I got money. You know, like I said in my last video, I can go to Texas Roadhouse and all of us can get a steak. You know, it's all good right now. My gas tank stays full in the Chevy.
Right.
So, and I enjoy what I do. You know, I love the way I source now. I have a good time when I go out. I get excited like a little kid when I find a cool pair of sneakers at the Goodwill or whatever. I just haven't got that excitement level just doing big bulk buys or like I said, when I was trying to send a pallet of books to Amazon. It was just I was falling asleep trying to. I didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a good time doing it.
Right.
I'm all about how much fun it is for me. Other than, you know, you could tell me, hey, glass ashtrays, you know, you can sell these and become a millionaire. I'd be like, well, I'm not going to become a millionaire then because I don't give a crap about no glass ashtrays. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's I want to get into something that excites me. I have fun doing because, you know, in the military. I did 23 years just struggling and grinding and going through hell for my family to make sure we had a great life, you know, build a career. And now that I'm out, I just kind of want to have fun and do what I want to do. I want to sleep in, you know, I just want to relax a little bit.
Right.
Well, everybody have their own, I guess I want to say everybody have their own swag about how they want to do their business. You know, everybody can't work with Amazon rules. Everybody can't work with Amazon demands, period. You know, so a lot of people don't want to even deal with it. So, you know, if the things you're doing is making you happy with your business, man, you don't change over for nothing and nobody. But I understand what Buffalo's saying. That Amazon money, man, let me say this again. My wife say whatever, but she don't say whatever when them checks coming in. I bet you that she be like, whoop, whoop. I'm telling you the God honest truth. So
definitely.
I understand she love her eBay because she's a gunslinger and she got her niche on things that she sell on eBay and she make great money with. But like I said, when we push that stuff out to Amazon and them checks start coming back, I just sit back and smile, you know. So
yeah. I want to say too, man, everybody got their own approach.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at the business side of it, not the side hustle side.
Right.
And if you want to get into the business side and legitimize your business and scale up, I'm only speaking on that behalf. I'm not speaking on, you know, if you're doing this and it making you happy, then drive on. I mean, I don't want to get in the way of nobody's happiness, but I'm just speaking on the behalf of anybody that's like doing this to turn it into a full scale business and, going beyond just the hustle.
I know for me, I would actually just touch on what one of the comments was with 1987 Ventures said, Amazon scares the crap out of me. And if you just jump all in, like, walking the plank on a pirate ship, it should scare you. You don't know what's down there. You're going to be swimming with those big fish out there. So if you're willing to step into Amazon, think about it being on the beach, get your toes wet, do your research, find out what you can sell, and do the research to truly make yourself knowledgeable in what you can sell. And I don't think you'll have as much problem, and it won't be as scary. Because, I mean, I dove headfirst in at the beginning of this year, and it was kind of scary, to be honest with you. But I survived. I'm here. So, little positive message. You can do it too.
The biggest thing for me was, because I have an Amazon account. I do have things on my Amazon account. I think what it was I chased the shiny light. You know what I mean? Because I had Mercari, Poshmark, Etsy, Amazon, and eBay. And eBay just took off like a shot. Like, I almost sold out of everything I had on my eBay store, because I used to, when I was outsourcing, I would say, okay, I'll put this on eBay, I'll put this on Poshmark. I never cross-listed or anything, because I was kind of doing this on a whim before I started researching and finding other resellers and reaching out to people. I was just kind of trying to figure it out on my own, hard-headed type stuff. So the Amazon thing took off, and I just started building, I started getting a lot of feedback, and I was a top-rated seller, and I was making so many sales I could barely keep up with my Amazon store. I just kept throwing stuff, was selling. And because I was still full-time active duty military, and I was teaching at the college, and, I had 4 kids at home, I kind of just decided, I got to shift my focus to one thing, because it was too much. I kind of got overwhelmed.
Right.
So that's what I kind of did. I just kind of shifted everything into eBay, and it just kept going and going and going and going, and everything else just kind of fell to the wayside. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm retired and I have a little bit more time, and I got 2 kids that are out of the house now, that's why I wanted, get in touch with you guys, because you guys are in the Amazon game. So it's something I eventually am going to get into. But for right now, I kind of love what I'm doing.
If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Stay the course.
That's right.
Stay the course.
Absolutely.
Stay the course.
I don't get that. I don't get that comment.
Did Buffalo just get muted?
Oh, thank you, man. I had to mute it because the dog was barking. I was saying that if you got a good thing going, stay a course, and when you're ready to come into Amazon, come when you are ready. And you got plenty of people here know the Amazon game, so that's not a problem for you. Like most people, like Chris mentioned a couple weeks ago, how somebody paid $300 just to learn Amazon, and they still didn't learn it because the people that was teaching them just screwed them out the money. So you got that advantage here with a bunch of people that knows Amazon and how you can get over the hurdle and get past. Not saying it's a fear factor for you, but it are people in the audience that have a fear factor for Amazon. And I always tell people, you want to know something about Amazon, just reach out to me. I'm not charging. I don't believe in charging people to let them know what I know, because the information I got was free.
Amazon has Seller University.
Yep.
101. Watch it. It's not rocket science or anything like that. Watch the videos.
Leroy, what's going on?
Then ask questions, because even after I watched the videos, I still had a few questions. But I mean, for God's sakes, don't be paying anybody money to what you can get for free right on the Amazon site.
Right. Hey, we hitting the minute. The hour and 4 minutes in this show, and I want to be respectful for people's time. So
Yeah,
let's go ahead and jump into the show and tell, and then from the show and tell, I'm gonna do this giveaway. So if anybody want to lead off the show and tell, you go ahead. If you don't have anything to show,
all right, blow me up.
All right.
I don't know. I've been showing things throughout the whole show, but I got one more thing. I'll go.
Blow me up.
We got Chris going.
We got Chris going. Then we'll get you next.
All right.
I'm showing right now. Happy Halloween.
This dude right here, man.
Happy Halloween, boys and girls. Trick and treat.
Let's make that hair a little bit.
No, this is on your video show, Buffalo.
Hey, man, I hope you ain't gonna give out no candy with that on, bro.
Yes, we are.
Man, they ain't coming to those. They not coming to that door, man.
Yes, sir. I'm sitting in the garage. Hey, look at cookies. Come here. But I ain't got none, y'all. Go ahead.
All right. All right, Miss Hall. This dude right here, man.
All right, so I've been showing things throughout the whole show, but I did get this one thing, and I feel bad because, like I said, hustling and bartering and negotiating has been in my blood my whole life. But I did pick up this huge Pokemon backpack.
Cool.
It was at a garage sale, and it still has the tags, brand new with tags. You can see the tag. It says $39.99 on it, right? So the lady's like, yeah, I want $10 for it. And I was like, $10? Nah, it's kind of expensive, you know. I kind of started walking around, you know, looking at her other stuff. And I was like, yeah, maybe if it was like $5, I'd probably pick it up. But hey, have a good day. And she's like, okay, I'll take $5. And I was like, deal, boom, $5. So
hey, that's a hustle.
Hey, you don't feel bad about that.
it was a good pickup. It was a good pickup. They're over $50 on eBay right now. So
oh yeah.
Yeah, man. That's how you do it.
Nana, thank you for the compliment.
Hey,
I think I look
the
good.
more you can walk that down, the more profit you're gonna make.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't help myself sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, you got anything?
Not tonight. I probably will next week, but not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me get this bolo right quick, and then I'll show y'all what I picked up from this estate sale. So this is the bolo. Go to Walmart. Oh, let me take down the screen right quick. Let's see.
That's fine. You didn't need to take it down, did you?
Yeah, so people can see it.
We could see it.
Not really.
All right. So, yeah, if you go to Walmart, these are at Walmart, and if you go online, they are online for $20, but in the store they are $10. And these, I think, the lowest price I seen this on eBay was $39.99. But I'm gonna hold this until at least about November. But this, I meant not November, but the end of November. This item right here, right now in the store, you can find it for $10 on clearance. And if you go online, if you can't get to a Walmart, you can go online right now. If they haven't sold out, they sell it for $20. So that's my bolo. Check it out.
Good bolo, bro. Good bolo. I show the goodies, man. I know you got
all right, so this is what I picked up from
You've been quiet.
the estate sale. These are two rain suits for Harley Davidson. You got the pants and jacket.
There you go.
Nice.
Pants and jacket.
That's sweet.
This is a extra large.
Estate sale, you got that at?
Yeah, estate sale. This was another one. The jacket.
Woo!
And the pants.
I need that.
And I paid $30 with 25% off on each. This was 25% off day. So I got
that's a good lick right there, Buffalo.
yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm putting this along with the rest of the Harley Davidson stuff that I haven't listed yet.
Hey, D-Man. Hey, D-Man. I gotta say something to D-Man.
said I'd come back and Chris has been quiet.
Hey, D-Man. Hey, man, I ain't quiet, man. I'm just letting our guests and the panel have their way a little bit, man. I'll see y'all next week.
And you know I'm back.
I seen that answer that you sent out there, Alton. That definitely that would be a good start with the books, for sure.
I mean, I think that's just, books in general is what everything with Amazon started, but we don't know what Amazon opens each account up to anyway. So the only way to know is like what you hear Tonya and Chris all the time. They scan the entire store.
Yep.
I mean, you have to in order to learn what's open. So, I mean, scan, right?
Look, I've been gone the last couple shows. My son bought a house, and we've gone shopping with him, and he's like, "Mom, I'm looking for stuff for my house." I'm like, "Nope, I see a UPC. I'm scanning that. I don't care. We'll leave it. Scan this."
Got you.
Queen Cleopatra, your T-shirt went out yesterday, and for everybody in the chat that I told you I was going to send your shirt if I had your size, the shirt's already been shipped. Alton, I didn't have your size, so your shirt hasn't shipped yet, but I will get it. My sister is going to get me the rest of the shirts this week. Glass City, I got your shirt, and Tonya, Chris and Tonya, your shirt is on the way. Bill Tackett, your shirt is on the way.
That's all.
So let's get into the giveaway.
I got mine going up for auction.
2XL, mess hall big, 2XL.
I got you, mess hall. You know I got you, man. I'm gonna take care of the veterans for sure.
Hey, what I'm talking about. Yes.
Let me see. So let's get into this giveaway, man. I'm gonna get this away so we go ahead and close out this show. This thing is in pristine condition. This is the condition that I look for to send items in to Amazon. So basically nothing wrong with this actual item. Everything is intact, never been opened. So just like we did last week, put a number in. I'm gonna write my number down, and is everybody in the panel gonna be in this?
Yeah.
If our chat will allow us to be.
Yeah, so this is how we're gonna do it to prevent any possibility of being accused of cheating.
Conspiracy theories, man.
All right, so whoever don't win on the panel on the first round, I'm gonna text you the number, and it'll be a 2-person integrity on the number. All right, so the first number, I'm gonna make the first number, and then the second round of the 4 people or whoever close to that number goes into the next round. If anybody on the panel lose, I'm gonna text you that number, so it'll be a 2-person integrity.
Got you.
So we can kill the peanut gallery.
What is it? 0 to what? 1
from 1 to 100. And let me write down my number right quick. So any number start jumping in the chat.
Hey, what's up? Picking in the hood in the house. I love that dude's channel too, man.
Oh yeah. What's up, man? What's going on? Picking in the hood too. If you haven't, go ahead and check out his channel, like and subscribe. The dude put out some good content. All right, so go ahead and start dropping your numbers in the chat from 1 to 100, and then we're gonna cut it off.
I can't drop it in the chat.
Please don't put your number down but once.
Yep.
I'm just gonna speak ours out, man. 25.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh.
If my number,
hey, just text the number.
I wrote my number down, so I'm going to tell you right now.
Can we write them down? Is that what we're doing?
No, I don't know. It's not my show.
Are we even eligible to win this?
Yeah, you're eligible. All right, so we're going to give about another minute, and then I'm going to cut it off. So drop your number in the chat. Please don't drop the number but once. When I have my
I'm going with that Jason Kidd, California. Jason Kidd. He's from the hometown, Oakland, California.
All right, I got you. What y'all got, Glass City? Both of y'all can put a number in.
What'd you say?
I said 25.
All right, what you got, Tonya?
Shazier, 50.
All right, okay. And what you got, Alton?
53.
All right. So when we get to show 50, I'm gonna give away one of these to the audience. All right, just let you know when we get to show 50, I'm giving away one of these. If I have another veteran on the show, I'm gonna do a giveaway before that, but not a comic. So,
what did you say, Chris?
Miss Hall might have to bring you back, man.
Anytime. Trust me, I'm always available.
What's up, Westside? Hey, everybody in chat, make sure you drop your number down, and we're gonna go down the list right quick. Has everybody dropped? Is that it?
We got
I think so.
31, 28.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put I'm gonna get ready to close this out. I'm gonna give it about another 30 seconds.
All right.
Westside, what's up, Gary?
Just in case we got a lag.
I think Westside Gary was the last numbers.
All right. So let's close it out. What's going on, Westside? Appreciate you coming out, man, supporting the show. All right, so no numbers after these X's. That's it. All right, closed out. So what I need y'all help, man, if you can. I want to whatever number closest to 17.
OMG.
We out of it.
Are you kidding
I'm out.
me right
That's
now?
your first one?
Yeah.
Someone had number 7. I think
Someone said 7 or 17?
17 is the number.
Russell Sanders is in at a 14.
No.
14.
Okay, so Russell is at 14. Do we
have?
have anybody else close to 17?
If somebody wouldn't have changed my mind, I said 17.
Yes, she did.
Oh, man.
I swear to God in my life. Are you effing kidding me right now?
Okay, so we
I only see the one. I mean, the only other close one is Swamp Picker at 28.
And
okay, so we're gonna go with that's
14.
it. Swamp Picker and
Russell's
Russell
got 14.
and Bearded Thrift Machine had 7. But
Russell's got 14.
Okay, so Russell got 14 and Swamp Picker got 28. Nobody in between that, right?
14 would be the closest.
Yeah, 14 is the closest though.
Oh, we got Nana Tank at 25.
14 is closer to 17.
That ain't how we
It
do
is.
it, Tony.
I had 25 too, so
We like drawing it down, like to the final 4 or whatever.
My bad for missing the last 3 shows.
All right. So okay, so we got Nana Tank at 25.
17.
We got Russell at 14, right?
Yep. Yeah, Russell's at 14.
And then we got Swamp Picker at 28.
Yes,
Chris
sir.
said 25.
Who?
The guy next to me, he said 25. I said 50.
Chris said 25 too.
yes.
Yeah, but Tanya originally wanted to
All
say
right.
22.
Okay, so this is the final 4. The final 4 is Swamp Picker, Chris,
Nana.
Russell, and Nana.
All right.
All right, so Nana, Swamp Picker, Russell, and Chris. I need y'all numbers. Chris, you give me your number last. And before y'all put y'all numbers in,
You want to text me?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the number.
Go ahead and verify that text with me so I can see the number.
All right. Hold on before y'all put your number in.
Yeah. I'm waiting on that Instagram message.
Are they good, honey?
Oh, and I got your text on.
Hey, hold on. I'll just send it to you. There you go.
Okay.
It might have just been easier for me to throw it in there. All right.
All right, just send it to you. So put in number from 1 to 25. 1 to 25. Those 4 people. Chris, you can go ahead and throw your number out there.
What number?
1 to 25.
6.
Swamp Picker, Nana Tank, Russell.
All right, yeah, we need them 4.
I wrote it down for him.
Hey, West Side said somebody in the doghouse.
You have no
Swamp Picker in at 18.
All right, Swamp Picker at 18.
Nana Tinks at 10.
Nana at 10. What about Russell?
I don't see Russell's yet.
What Chris you got, Chris?
6.
Number 6. All right.
Russell is in at 17.
Russell at 17.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the winner tonight at 18 is Swamp Picker.
Swamp Picker.
So the number was 21.
Congratulations.
If I can get that in there.
Hey, Swamp Picker, send me your info on Instagram so I can get this out to you. Hey, congratulations, man. It's a nice piece.
Where you going?
All right, so let's go ahead and get ready to close this show out, y'all. If you got any thing you want to plug, go ahead and plug it now.
Well, I think this is my last weekend before we do our prelude for the 24-hour stream. So for me, I'm doing the Extra Life. Y'all know, most of y'all already know that. We're playing games to heal kids, so we're raising money. So I know Glass City said they're going to come out.
Yeah.
They said
let me know when you put that thing in your mouth. Let me know. That's what I need to know.
So most of y'all know I'm doing a challenge. If we hit the $1,000 goal of raising money on November 7th, live, I'm going to eat the hottest lollipop called the Toe of Satan. So that's kind of like everybody gets to see me suffer, but the kids win. So it is not pleasant. I will tell you that. So to me, it's just I get a chance to give back this month. I took my resale game's kind of still going, but like as far as the effort of the YouTube side, I took kind of the month off to focus on building the Twitch channel. We hit affiliate, so I can't thank y'all guys enough for that. We are now able to get the subscriptions, and we're able to really advertise that we're raising money for these kids. So yeah, if you can, come visit me on Twitch. We might play a little tonight, a late night stream, but we're officially going to be doing it Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays from 8 p.m. to midnight. So come hang out with us. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
I just want to wish everyone a happy week of hustling, and I hope everyone has a beautiful and great Q4, a happy, safe week, and always listen to your significant other. Always.
Oh man.
Yeah, hey, that's right. Happy wife, happy life. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Hey, we gonna change that format. Happy King, happy chicken wing, baby. So,
hey, I'm all about chicken wings. You know that.
Hey, happy King, happy chicken wing, man. Hey, if I win, she wins. So hey, we ain't trying to hear that. You heard
me? We didn't win because
hey, Swamp Picker won this week.
Hey,
I got a baseball card coming, baby.
Hey, Picker in the hood too. Hey, that's the best water you can buy, man. I drink it. We drink it like liquor around here.
Yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. That I got me a baseball card coming. The Derek Jeter.
Man.
Go ahead, Mess Hall, man, if you want to plug something.
Just want to send a quick shout out. I've gained like 5 subscribers on YouTube since we've been running this, so I appreciate the love. I'm up to 109 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So doing big things. Mess Hall Digs on YouTube. Come support your boy. Come support your boy. Mess Hall.
Are you on Instagram?
Mess Hall Shop on Instagram. Mess Hall Shop. I try to spread positivity and love always. I have a good time on my channel. My channel is more of like a diary of what I do. I do it more for me. And, so if you want to join in the fun, I'm all about it. But thanks again for having me, Buffalo Picker. I'm glad we made a connection. There's nothing like some veterans hanging out, so I had a blast. I appreciate it.
Right.
And I got to meet 3 other great people. I'll be checking you guys out. And watch somebody suck on a toe of Satan is going to be pretty good. So I look forward to that too.
I know that's right. Definitely going to tune in for that. Swamp Picker, I appreciate it, man. I think it just charmed. So I'm going to get that mailed out to you first thing in the morning. So hopefully you have it to talk about next week on our next show. If you're not a part of the Buffalo Picker Facebook group, make sure you go out and join that group. It's you don't have to go through anything except for just signing up, and make sure you advertise. That group basically was developed for resellers to go in and promote yourself, your channel, whatever you want to promote. Just go in there, load it up. All we ask is that you don't do anything political, and that you don't go in being mean to anyone. And I say this all the time. All the information we have here is free. We're not charging you for anything. We don't try to sell no ebook of no trickery here. Everything we do is transparent and open. Glass City Pickers, Tonya and Chris, you can reach out to them. They don't mind sharing the information that they have. Alton don't mind sharing the information he have.
Time.
So we are definitely teamed up here, predominantly Amazon sellers, to provide information to people that are trying to get into the Amazon business or that is already in Amazon business and need some type of assistance. With that being said, I appreciate Mess Hall Diggs for taking time out to come out and join the show. We definitely want to have him back next year, bring him back in, see what what he have accomplished, where he at, what kind of followers that he have picked up in the next 5 or 6 months. And we wish him all the luck. And Mess Hall, man, if you never ever need any help or assistance, reach out to us, man. We definitely don't mind helping out. And that military thing, man, we definitely will help you out if we can. With that being said, thank everybody for coming out. Still a nation.
All day, every day.